Welcome back to day 3 of the Path of Exile Crucible spoiler season, and today's exciting announcement is huge. Genuinely, I'm probably going to use this in at least one build. Much like the Stormshroud from 3.20, this is another source of Ailment Avoidance. Why do you want Ailment Avoidance? Well, ailments are pretty dangerous. When you're frozen, you can't move at all, then enemies beat you to death. To prevent this, you need freeze immunity on your flask, which is a valuable affix to give up, or a Pantheon, which is what most people do. Then Ignite can burn you to death. Shock causes you to take up to 50% increased damage. No, you won't survive that. Never mind things like Brittle to make enemies crit you. Okay, I guess technically the next one can be fixed with other means. Scorch reduces your resistances, meaning you need to be overcapped on those res. Or you could always just be sapped and deal less damage. We all want to do more damage rather than less. In short, ailments are really bad. Ancestral Vision causes modifiers to suppress spell damage to also apply, also means it does not erase the original effect of Spell Suppression, to chance to avoid elemental ailments at 50% of their value. You want a 100% chance to suppress damage to take half damage from enemy spells. This is particularly effective against bosses and will give you a 50% chance to avoid elemental ailments. Where do you get the last 50%? There's quite a lot of ways to do it. The easiest of which would be boots rolled via the Essence of Loathing that have Eldritch implicits. You could also be a Raider. That class just got massively buffed as a result of this. There are several nodes on the tree, conditionals while you're holding a shield, some life nodes near the Raider area, chance to avoid plus max res, or you can get up to 35% on your chest piece. Keep in mind, these aren't the only sources, just some relatively common ones. It wouldn't shock me if 3.21, 3.22, or beyond brings an entirely new set of elemental ailments that we'll ultimately have to deal with. Again, Stormshroud turns targeted avoidance, shock avoid, into general avoidance. You can run Purity of Elements, and there's a few other ways to be immune or otherwise unaffected. However, broad immunity tied to other powerful defensive benefits are great. Yes, there is an opportunity cost here. You can't use a rare jewel. You can't use something with double or even triple crit multi. And in a high budget build, there's going to be a cost to this. However, this means that other jewels like the Stormshroud are going to be more economical, since people don't feel like they have to all use the same thing. And in a lower budget build, this could very well be the best option you have available. After all, if your Corrupted Blood immunity jewel is just 1 or 2 stat, this could be a great choice, assuming that it's not super rare. Personally, I'm going to guess it's no rarer than the Stormshroud, so we're looking at a price of between 1 and 4 divines, probably towards the lower rather than the higher end of that. Of course, this is just a very quick TLDR about some of the reasons why Ailment Avoidance is good and where to get it. If you want to know more details about Ailment Avoidance, defenses, or defensive layering in Path of Exile, be sure to check out my full guide to defenses over on MaxrollGG. That will be down in the description below. If you like this video, do be sure to leave a like as you're on your way down. And stay tuned, get subscribed for more updates on the Path of Exile spoiler season, some build recommendations for the new content, and much, much more. If you're not subscribed, there's a very good chance you'll miss those uploads. So far, the teasers have included a lot of quality of life updates, and some items which, while cool, I didn't see very much of a practical purpose for. But Ancestral Vision is absolutely something I'm going to use, and something you should be using as well. Personally, I'm super excited for the reveal, coming about 20 hours of this video, and in fact, I'm so excited that I need to take a moment to thank my patrons and channel members for the continued support. Especially making videos daily like this takes a lot of time and effort, and direct support like this is what makes all that possible. Check the link below to support for as low as $1 a month, and even that amount is very meaningful. Before I go, if you're looking for something else to watch, do check out my Day 1 or Day 2 teasers, where I give my thoughts on several of the other changes, the defenses guide over on MaxrollGG, some of the best builds from Path of Exile 3.20, or the recommendation on screen right now. With that said, thanks for watching, I hope you're as excited for Crucible as I am, and I hope to see you again sometime soon.